you were talking about Killer Mike versus Future, bro, because I would have been you too.
Yeah.
Because I would have been against it.
As far as rap,
that was the funniest shit. Acid goes, name one Killer Mike lyric. Because you said he's a lyricist. You set yourself up for that.
Y'all know, like I already said, the only thing I know off the top of my head is some Wu-Tang, some Biggie, and some Nas.
I know, but you were like,
hold on. Let me
lyricist.
finish.
Usually, if you call
I
somebody a
listen to
lyricist,
thousands of words a day.
you know at least one lyric.
I can't remember all that shit.
Oh,
Future lyrics.
This might be YouTube for Teapot too.
But when it comes to music, like I get it, man. That's why I had to call all the people that's my age this week. I called my homeboy. Literally, I ain't talked to Tony the entire time I've been in California. It was like I was reaching back so far to call people I grew up with to get some type of sanity. So I'm like, I can't talk about rap with these guys. I just won't do it. Like, I mean, I will, but I won't. I'm not about to try to. Whatever y'all say, man. Whatever y'all say, I'm done, man. I'm done.
My thing is,
I've DJed hundreds and hundreds of parties. No one has ever been like, yo.
I'm not talking about parties. I'm not talking about clubs. I'm talking about what they rap about. So, like I said, I'm done. I'm not trying. I'm not doing it.
I just want to know could you name a song title that I could?
I don't know song titles, man.
Okay.
I don't know no Lil Wayne songs. I don't know no Currency songs. I don't know no titles. I can't think of bars off my head. But when I tell you this, when I'm sitting and I'm listening and I'm absorbing and taking shit in, that's when I can repeat some shit after I hear it all day. I can tell you what it meant after he said it, but I'm not about to sit there and I'm talking about. That's crazy. I smoke a lot of weed, man. A lot.
I know what you're talking about. I'm a smoker myself, but I personally think news or something about Future, I would really put that up. That's why I want to hear some Killer Mike.
The only thing I'm gonna say about Future is this, and this goes to any rapper. If my favorite rapper, all his rap career, all he rapped about was eating donuts, cupcakes, and cakes and pies, and then one day he came out and said, "You know what? I've been diabetic my whole career. I ain't never had a cupcake." I would be like, you motherfucker, you got me eating cupcakes and pumping up cupcakes, and you don't eat cupcakes? So that's all I'm gonna say about Future. So I'm done. I'm done with that conversation, man.
I'm glad you brought that up. Killer Mike loves cupcakes. Killer Mike can't get enough of those cupcakes. He knows where they came from, where they go.
Exactly. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
One thing I can say about Future is I'm not the biggest Future fan like most, like Charles or.
I like Future. I love Codeine Cowboys. I love Future.
Every song he's on better.
You know what?
Every song he's on better.
Really Future and Killer Mike, they all in the same Dungeon family group. They know each other. They probably hang out. They probably good friends.
No, Future wouldn't hang out with Killer Mike.
Welcome back, Skeegers, to another turbulent flight. This is number 130, flight number 130. Had to look at the notes. And this is co-pilot and co-host, Yusuf Ali, Major Mildred.
And I am Pat Johnson, legend.
Air Marshal Kelly.
Ground Control Ashton Wallace.
I'm Mateen Stewart.
And this is the All-Star afternoon edition. Normally it's All-Star weekend, but literally it was All-Star couple hours. And what was y'all favorite part of the weekend other than the hoes camping out of the U-Haul?
All-Star day shift, nigga.
None of it was, I guess, Steph Curry.
Giannis, going 16 for 16, the bank three.
It seemed like LeBron's team was having fun. And
More fun.
It seemed like Steph Curry stole the night because he was a 3-point contest champion, and him and Dame Lillard was out there shooting from wherever. They won by a lot, so I say.
I like that. I like the new format. How y'all feel about the new starting over after each quarter shit?
I don't even know what that means.
I mean, it's not they're not even really starting over. They're just trying to play for money, more money, which is cool because they get more money for charity. So I like that. I like the Kobe 24 points that they started last year. I think they'll continue to do that.
You know what? I really think, I love Kobe and I love all that they're doing for Kobe. I really think they should just bring him back. Either get a digital Kobe or get someone a look-alike and just bring the nigga back and just see if we can't just change this shit right around. Because honestly, if you can be, I don't want to say this, I'll say it. But if you can think of yourself as biologically different, then I think the whole afterlife death thing, you could be somebody from the past. I'm saying
you've been hanging with Douglas too much, man. You've been hanging with Douglas too long, bro.
We let him run past where he knew where he was going. So he didn't know where he was getting to. Just backed himself into a corner.
I didn't know they were gonna I didn't know they were gonna add up the cumulative scores after the third quarter. I didn't see that coming. I didn't know.
They did that last year, and it was the score was at the top right at the whole time.
But the team, you have to understand when you're bootlegging, the screen is bigger, so sometimes the scoreboard be cut out. So I understand.
If you guys need my Spectrum, I give you my Spectrum. You can have my Spectrum.
Hold on. I will hit you up for that.
Put it in the group chat.
Yeah, put it in the group chat. I can take that wherever I go.
I'll put it in the group chat. Huh?
You got stars?
Yeah.
You got the man. You said you got stars.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody specifically ask for this star.
I got everything else.
I feel them. I kind of want stars too.
Stars don't got shit.
Yeah. What is it?
Power.
Okay, you're right. P-Valley.
That's the only reason I need it.
I shut the fuck up.
I watch that on Amazon.
I stand corrected.
You need stars.
I see all the other shit, like the post shit, like all those cars that got jacked and all those girls getting out of U-Hauls and how those water selling kids made thousands of dollars.
What is it, water boys in the hood or some shit like that?
Mm-hmm. They made a killing.
You always like to see. I always like to see everybody, get scammed and get hustled when they run through a city. That's really that's like the real stimulation of the economy when the All-Star game comes, is that all the scammers can really get in there and do their thing. And that's what I'd like to see in 2021.
I just want to know who was the first person that had this idea to go get a U-Haul, and then other people was like, "That's a good idea."
Well, some girl posted on TikTok that she doesn't have a car, but when she needs one, she'll go to U-Haul to rent one.
Hell no.
I had a big U-Haul. We had a big U-Haul in the backyard, and we used to sell drugs on.
Did y'all see the girl that started to go from me to get home?
Yeah, it was a bunch of people that did that. I mean, that's all that shit's a farce to me, man.
You better use what God gave you to get home. You running a GoFundMe. Get out there.
Did y'all see the comments like people
go fuck me, man. Go fuck me, man.
On the GoFundMe comments that was public, people was giving her money but then berating her at the same time. It was funny.
Because that's how people are, bro.
Like, here, take this $5, you stupid hoe. why we mad at motherfuckers? Generation Z, these soft, sensitive motherfuckers. Now they want to cancel Pepé La Pew.
Hold on. Dave Chappelle canceled Pepé La Pew in his first hour special.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was
Yo,
his joke. But now they're taking it serious.
he was serious. It was a joke, but he was like, what is my nephew watching? What lessons are we teaching this nigga? Because here's this rapey ass skunk.
Where Quincy at? Because Quincy was like, he thought it was a cat, but he thought it was a skunk, so it's okay.
Now, team.
That was
so it's okay.
Team, I know you haven't been here in some flights, but we've definitely been flying on the motto that Quincy is always wrong.
Always wrong.
And it's worked out.
You be wrong. You be wrong a lot.
So
and he's committed to wrong. He's committed to wrong. He
Yeah.
be wrong, prove wrong, and be like, well, I'm here. I just gotta sync with this ship.
now I'm like, yo, a nigga can't draw another cartoon character that don't rape? Like, how?
The cat's like, no, my sweet.
He's like,
But if you ever hung out,
I'm glad you brought up the guy who could draw another cartoon, because I'm like, why are they not more upset at the dude who drew Pepe in the first place? Don't be mad at the cartoon. Be mad at the motherfucker that come up with this shit out of his mind.
But here's the thing though. If you ever hung out with a French dude, that's exactly how they act. No, I wish I was lying, bro. Every French dude that I've ever hung out with acts exactly like that. And then they think it's okay. Even the French Canadians, because they speak French. They be like,
and you got, hey fam, chill. You can't touch her like that. Like, no.
Like, oh, sometimes we do this. Kiss me in my mouth. That's a kiss. It's okay. My dick. Like, dude, it was so funny because Erica's sister was telling me she was in France, and this French dude was like, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful. But you'd be more beautiful if you just run a couple miles a day."
This is different. In the entertainment world, they're talking about a black Batman and a black Superman.
A black Batman for a cartoon, though, right?
No, a movie.
Because I know Jeffrey Wright's going to do the voice for Batman for a cartoon.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
I was more excited.
They trying to start the race war. Like that, white people are gonna lose their fucking minds if they make a black Batman or black Superman. White men are gonna be so
nigga. Bruce Wayne gonna lose his enterprise if he turned black. He gonna lose his goddamn bat cave. That motherfucker gonna be on. City blocks.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how they would even do this, because if a nigga is a billionaire, they definitely watching everything he doing. It's no,
he was no secret.
Yeah, all that shit he was doing gonna turn to criminal shit that what used to be cool superhero shit. That's breaking and entering. Now, how the fuck you get in here, Batman?
Hey.
You got it popping up.
Hey, you know, somehow that little part of his chin that be open, they gonna find a way
to close that.
Well, how we gonna know he black then?
Well, unless they put him in Atlanta. Just send his ass to Atlanta.
And you know when they be like, every time like Batman fuck up and then they looking for Batman and all of a sudden he is the suspect, they gonna be fucking with every nigga in the city.
Yo, we not gonna fuck with Batman.
You Batman, nigga! You Batman!
Like, yo, Batman gotta stop, yo. He making the hottest shit.
Yo, Batman,
they're gonna be looking for They're looking for Batman like they look for Christopher Dornan.
Yeah. Batman's gonna be a racial slur to little kids now. Get out of here, you Batman.
They just
Batman.
like
look Batman.
range, that shit get lit up. Nah.
Little bad hands. Get your little bad hands.
That was a great topic. I'm glad I brought this. I made that a topic.
I'm not.
Myles Leonard show got caught talking out loud, and he wasn't saying nothing nice.
What did he say?
Hey,
He said, "Can we say what he said?" He
The K
said-
word.
Okay. You about to get us taken up to YouTube. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He said the word that rhymed with bike. And
Where does that come from? What's the etymology of that word?
It's some I actually
That
don't know the origin of it, but we all know it's derogatory towards Jewish people.
I'm gonna look this shit up.
I'm looking it up right now.
I don't want to assume, but I do have an assumption, but I don't want to.
I like how dictionary.com says that it's a Jewish person.
Nigga,
Go to
no.
the Oxford
Nigga, no.
Dictionary.
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary says it is the equivalent of chinka for a Chinese person or nick for a black person.
Yeah, but
No,
like,
nigga, ultimate, bro.
Wow.
yeah, that's the word.
I never seen no one get punched in the face for saying cake.
Yeah, that's the
have-
word.
hold on. Yeah.
That's-
I mean, you brought some Jewish
I know a lot of Jewish people, and it's extremely offensive. It's really like people tiptoe around that the same way they tiptoe around our John. But ours is just more prevalent, right? It's part of the rap. But it is like you can say like all the other like these Jews or these this, but like that's their baseline. That's their worst one.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Here's my biggest question with the whole all this racial shit. Like, okay. If you call, let's say, an Asian Christian, he go to church and he Asian, and you call him a chink, you're a racist, right?
Yes.
If you call a Mexican dude that he go to the Baptist church and you call him a spick, that's racist, right?
I don't know.
And then, but if you call a Jewish person whatever one of these words, it's a whole other thing. Like, what's the difference between anti-Semite and just racism?
I mean, it's the same thing. It's just another word. I don't want to get caught up on the differences between anti-Semitism and and racism. But it is a racist thing, and the dude was saying it on the John.
And if you're saying,
how did he use it?
it was ignorant. He was pissed
He
off.
just said it. He just said it for no reason. It was so stupid. He just said it.
He's just like, yeah. Like he was like a fucking 13-year-old kid. You know how they yell a nigga on there? He yelled it in that same way. The same way they yell nigga on there is the same way he yelled it on there.
So it wasn't like take that.
What?
It wasn't like he didn't say like he wasn't calling a person that. He just yelled it.
Yeah, he was like, he was playing the game. He was like, motherfucker, bike, motherfucker. And it was like, what? Why would he just say that?
Man, you black, man. You can say it, bro.
But
tell him what he's
black.
I don't say it all. I don't say our derogatory term either. I don't say that none of that shit.
Edelman came out with a statement saying that he doesn't think he said it out of racism. He said it out of ignorance, which is two different things, which I definitely agree. I definitely agree he's a racist because anybody that knows that word in depth like that that's using is a racist.
Right. It's in his vocabulary.
Yeah, like
they did a little background, I guess. He grew up in a city that borders Indiana and Chicago and Illinois, one of them little small all-white cities. And they noted that he was one of the ones who refused to kneel with the rest of his teammates in the bubble and all that shit. So he definitely knew what he was saying. He definitely knew what he was doing. All that bullshit apology he did, talking about he don't know who. You definitely knew what you was doing and what you was saying.
You don't know that word if you don't know that word.
Yeah.
like the same way you came in, like, what's the etymology? What's this? Like, I don't really hear it. You know that word because you know that word. And so anything else he's saying is bullshit.
And a certain type of people use that word.
Yeah.
A certain type of people.
Because I could even say, like, even if he slipped up and said nigga, that would be totally different than that word.
Right.
In the context, that's totally different.
Like he got that word out of his favorite place. Like let me grab my word that I say.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna hit him with a deep cut. Like that was so fuck that guy, fuck his little standing ass, fuck his little $50,000 fine and 1 week suspension. You know, I think other players should just beat his ass because you know if he's saying that, he's saying nigga too. So they just need to, I mean,
if he's saying that, he's going on weekend excursions of hit training and weapons recon. Like
he said it here first. Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
He damn sure a millionaire. So he definitely, or if he erases that got the money.
Like, yeah, he said he stood because his brothers are in the army in the services. So man,
all right,
that's double racist.
Yeah,
right.
He went from Portland to Miami, man. That boy.
Oh, he from Portland? Wait, no, he played in Portland.
Yeah.
Oregon. I've been called nigga more times in Oregon than any place in the world, and I went to school in Florida.
Yeah. So I'm just like, we know what time he on. And so we better be on the lookout for Greg Popovich because he was also the only white man to not take a knee in the bubble, man. Greg Popovich, I'm on your ass.
Damn, Pop.
I'm on your ass, Pop.
Damn, Pop. Y'all see Stephen A. trying to get LeBron to endorse the vaccine because he say we need the black people to take it, and he like, you basically the leader of the black people now. So please.
LeBron James, leader of a motherfucking thing. That's one. Not no black community. LeBron James, he on the light edge of progressive. On the light edge of progressive. Nigga basically a Democrat, so don't know leader of the black community. And two, Stephen A. Smith he's now an op. He's an op to me. He's an op.
What the fuck? You said Stephen A. is an op?
That nigga put the vaccine, he on the tape.
I think we're using this word too loosely.
Yeah.
He's an op.
Yeah, op.
I'm gonna say that I don't agree with him telling LeBron to take the vaccine or to tell other people to take the vaccine. I think that's Stephen A. should just do that himself if he about that life. If niggas don't listen to him, he just gotta accept that he just don't got that much pull.
You go tell another nigga what he gotta say?
Yeah, and you know, LeBron does have influence on a lot of people, but I mean, LeBron understands. I believe he understands, you know, why motherfuckers would not fuck with the vaccine. So he like, nah, yeah, like I'm what y'all talking about? We'll see. He'll give us some more time. See niggas start growing tails. Like
imagine you as LeBron James, you tell everybody to go out and get the vaccine, and then in a year everybody grow tails and can't have babies, and you be like, my bad.
Like, oh, Brian was Brian. It was
then
Brian.
he gonna do adoption commercials. He gonna be like, adopt a kid. Well, I have one. Adopt. All these little nigga babies, one looks just like you.
Bro, interviewed the Royals or the former Royals, and everybody act like they were surprised that the English is racist. How about that?
That invented that shit. They invented racism. Nigga, they're the reason everybody celebrate Independence Day. Like, what? These niggas is
like America's racist as shit, and we was trying to get away from how fucked up they were.
Whoa,
Like
whoa. I don't know.
That's not why. That's not why. That's right.
Not get away. I would say live up to. They were trying to live up to.
they wanted their own brand of racism.
Yeah. They took it to another level. They like they ain't got no slaves in England. Let's show them how we do over here.
And the crazy thing is, when they start fighting, the first nigga to die was a black dude.
Got shot in his ass.
That was minding his business. That was coming home from work.
Yeah.
Run that motherfucker America us back, because y'all missed a big point. Nigga, this country is still run by the motherfuckers.
Basically with the banks and shit.
They sit the ships. They sit all the infrastructure. And once they had shit on lock, they was like, all right, yeah. It wasn't like it was just a bunch of poor motherfuckers getting on these boats and coming to a new land, my nigga.
That's why we got all these taxes. That's why it's tax return time.
If we want to go back to Myles Leonard, you know who owned the boats?
Nigga.
I'm just saying the truth. You know who owned the boats?
The Spanish.
Yeah, so everybody act like they was all surprised that they mad that that they had a black baby, which to me, it's still like a little white baby to me. I mean,
it is, because it's only like 20% black.
But hold on,
that is enough.
I got a nephew who's only 25% black, and I look at his little hair, his curly little hair.
Wait, about Charlie?
That's a little nigga in there.
And babies darken up. Babies, they naturally darken up a little bit.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's gonna get darker.
Whoa. Now, Aston, I believe you a nigga that watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Now, we talk about this is a good time to go back to Game of Thrones, because this is royal shit right here. This is bloodlines we talking about. They upset about the bloodlines being muddy out in the open.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
It's what it is.
This ain't even a side baby that they can't push off to the side. This is up in front.
It's not a bastard. It's not a bastard. Yeah. And like we talking about a monarchy. So that is literally what they are based off of forever. So like in their thinking, the shit that even allows it to exist, this thinking has to exist because that's what they doing. So like they might as well just be like, the monarchy is nothing. We let niggas in.
They like that's this is supposed to be the purest of the pure. I'm just Game of Thrones, baby. They didn't fuck. Well,
I don't know. I'm not surprised that they racist. I'm surprised that we still give a fuck. I'm surprised that people still support a royal family. Like, hopefully, like, I would love for this to be the last straw for people to be like,
why do we care? Like, let's raid the Buckingham Palace. That's what we need to.
What are y'all talking about?
I hate to say this, but me and the Queen, I have a connection with Queen Elizabeth. Her birthday is celebrated on April 21st. So I've always had some type of respect for the Queen. And, I think we should respect what she's doing.
No, she's a Nazi, right?
Well, then I disavow the Queen altogether.
They're all German.
The movie we was waiting for, even we didn't know we wanted it. Motherfucking Coming to America. It dropped. We watched it. How many times y'all watched it? I watched it twice.
I would only watch it a half.
What about you?
I watched
it once. I watched it once.
I watched it twice because I'm gonna tell you this. The first time I watched it, the first thing I said to Jill was, it was entertaining. That was my first thought. Hey, it was entertaining. But the second time, it's got funny parts. It's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's more funny than not. I would say it's more funny than not.
I would say it's just as funny as not. Like when I
Maybe.
posted, I tweeted, when I saw a 50% rating, I was like, yeah, it's 50% good and 50% bad. But like what's bad is bad and what's good is good. But it's a split.
What
Yeah,
did
I would
y'all
watch it.
enjoy about it? Let's get the easy parts out of it. What y'all enjoyed about it?
Tracy Morgan, Leslie Jones.
Yeah, I love
No.
Leslie Jones. I love Leslie Jones. Part
The chick, Wesley Snipes' daughter.
I enjoy Wesley Snipes.
I like Wesley Snipes' dance moves and shit.
I thought I liked how they really did all the old shit and still did some new shit. You know, even if they like even brought back like In Vogue and fucking Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like seeing the twins. I like seeing the twins come back at the end. That was
That
dope.
was cool.
Yeah.
I was sad that we didn't get to see Daryl, but then I shared that article with the group chat for the Skeegers. Daryl, if y'all was looking for Daryl to be on the movie, now he doing this Chicago PD or ER or whatever the fuck he doing now, and he's super serious now. And he said he didn't have time, he couldn't find time today to do it, and it was good that he did it when he did it, but you know he didn't want to necessarily be a part of it, and that's fucked up, man. Cause I wanted to see Daryl, man.
We all
Yeah.
did.
I mean, yeah, but you don't know what they wrote for that nigga to be doing in the
Yeah, we did. We saw that he was going to be bald. He was going to be making Soul Grow instead of Soul Glow. It was going to be the Soul Grow.
Yeah,
He was going to be a commercial in the back.
Yeah, he didn't want to do that.
One of my favorite parts was when they was at the corner store church getting married, and when Eddie Murphy ran in, and she was like, "Did you run here all the way from Africa?"
There's a spider.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, man, we was having a good coming to America conversation.
Talk about what was bad about that movie.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it was nothing bad. Great movie.
Jermaine Fowler,
That great movie.
terrible casting choice.
It could be. I would say it would be. That was my first choice for the Netflix and chill section.
What?
Coming to America. What would be yours?
I didn't think Jermaine Fowler. Why you ain't like Jermaine Fowler? What was wrong with Jermaine Fowler?
I thought he was great.
I thought he was terrible. I didn't, because he's a comic, right? But he wasn't a great comedic actor. He wasn't bringing that much funny to the shit. Then this nigga tried to rap. I don't know why. I don't know why that rap scene. He don't need to rap for no reason at all in the movie. I remember a girl turning to me while we was watching it when he started rapping. She goes, "Wait, who is he? Like, what the fuck is this nigga supposed to be? Is he?"
I will say I didn't like the rap, but I didn't like. He didn't do bad.
No, I thought the rap was okay. I just think it needed some Future, some Wheezy. But other than that,
nigga, you ain't seen no goddamn rap. You ain't watched the movie. So first of all, two, he just wasn't great. Like they could. How many comics you know that would have done a funnier job? And especially like Coming to America's got a lot of comics in it.
All right, next thing, Coming to America 3, I'd like to see you in it. Or show me your audition.
Yeah, I would say it would be kind of hard to, live up to the expectations of Coming to America and then be acting with Eddie Murphy and then all the other motherfuckers. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a Jermaine Fowler guy, but I agree with you, but I can also understand how the lights could be very bright. Because it's Coming to America 2. It's the sequel that niggas been waiting for.
Listen, saying that the lights are bright is admitting that he did not deliver.
Well,
everybody delivers their own way.
Well, also,
what are you talking about?
If I look at the rest of the acting in the movie, I realize that it's an Amazon Studios movie, and the way it was made was not necessarily with the acting eye, or whatever the director was telling them. It was very more slapstick and hokey than serious, like the first Coming to America.
Yeah.
Or early fucking Eddie Murphy movies. He been making fucking Dr. Doolittles and Disney movies.
And it was very that. It was very that. It lacked. I feel like it had more cheese to it, and lacked some of the art that the original had. What you expect? I thought too many musical performances. There's literally.
I was about to say, only thing I didn't like was all the singing, and I didn't like that shaman character. That was I didn't like that shaman character.
But it's a family movie. It's a family movie, so you know what was crazy though? What was crazy though? When fucking they had the funeral for King Joffrey, and he was alive, and then he was just like, "I'm gonna go now." I was looking around. Hold on, what's shit. Shit. I thought we were just gonna watch a funny movie. Like,
did y'all notice that? I didn't notice it before, but when I shared those side by sides, he had on the exact same outfit in that scene from a scene on the first movie. That was pretty dope.
I like that. I like that.
But
other than that, it was pretty. It had some good little jokes they threw in there. It was funny, man, and it's hard to live up to fucking Coming to America, which is a lot of people's not just favorite Eddie Murphy movie, but that's a lot of people's favorite comedy. Period. So shit, it's hard to live up to that motherfucker.
Something you can really like just lay down and go to sleep to.
Charles is so eager to do Netflix and smoke. What you got, Charles?
Coming to America.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a good film from start to finish. It's about a young man that discovers he has a kid in the Bronx, and he goes and gets something. Stuff.
Queens.
Even better.
Queens.
Even better.
That's the gist.
Go ahead. Who next?
Can I go first? I gotta go to this virtual show.
Go ahead.
Dude, I'm doing a VR show on my headset. It's fucking crazy.
We heard it.
The personality, there's a personality documentary on HBO Max. It just talks about personalities and the personality test and how these white women created this to pretty much tell people that white people are superior. I don't know if you guys ever taken a personality test. If you've been on a dating app, you see a lot of women. I'm an ENJP, whatever that shit is. But it's good. It's on.
Okay.
I'll see y'all boys.
All right.
Enjoy.
I'm gonna go with Billie Holiday versus the United States. I thought it was a documentary going in, but it's a movie. I didn't realize it was a movie, but it's a real good movie and just another example. What?
It's a lot of fucking in it.
A lot of fucking. And just like another reminder that the United States government will work really hard to fuck with any nigga trying to spread a real message. So I was like,
that's heroin.
Yeah.
So if you try to spread a good message, you do heroin.
It was not to do heroin.
Well, she did a lot of heroin.
She did a lot of heroin. They made her do that heroin. They made her life hard.
Yeah, she did that heroin. I mean, I dig it. Life is stressful, and it draws you to heroin. But
I don't know. I've been stressed out.
Charles Kelly, when we tell your story, in 7 years, do you want to niggas to just be like, hey?
Yeah. He was at rock bottom with his last pound of weed.
It did a lot of knowledge.
Oh shit.
I don't know nothing else.
He was trying to spread a good message. Nigga, he was on drugs.
He was on drugs. I'll do you better than that too in 2028.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go with Batman versus Superman, solely because I've been watching it, getting ready for the Snyderverse cut of Justice League, and it's a cool movie. Ben Affleck is a great Batman because he's supposed to be over the hill, and he be fucking with Superman for no reason. Everybody tell him he's gonna get himself killed, but he don't get no fuck. But then he figure out how to beat Superman's ass with some gas, hit him with that loud pack, pow,
Takes his suit.
Superman ass, and then he let that nigga live. But then Lex Luthor like, fuck all this shit. He got this other disgusting monster, and that nigga killed Superman. It's a great.
Yeah, I watched that once. Where's that on? I don't remember. I can watch it again. Where's that on?
HBO Max. It's on HBO
Hell
Max.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got two that's more like documentaries, but they're good. Last Chance U, the new season, is about basketball. You ain't like it?
I it's hard for me to give them a chance, like, because it's like these niggas gonna be hotheads and hella weak. Like, it's East Los Angeles College. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I'm
4 episodes in. I'm 4 episodes in. I don't know how long the season is, but the series.
Isn't it with like LeBron's kid and Wade's kid and shit?
Nah.
No, hell no. They got a dude that used to play for Oak Hill, and then it got.
Oh, I thought this was the sons of them. This is totally something different.
Yeah, it's basketball.
Oh, all right.
But Last Chance U, basketball, and like you said, it's in East LA College, so they got a lot of shots of Highland Park. Like they did one in the laundromat. I saw another one, Avenue 51. I was like, yeah, I know that area. So that was cool to see. And then Murder of a Mormon or Mormon.
Hold on. So all you can tell me about Last Chance U's hooping is that they got shots.
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want
nothing about the hooping. It is
right now. Okay, well, I'm the fourth episode in. They are 20-1. They pretty good. They got a point guard who looked just like MGK. He pretty good. They got an African looking dude. He don't talk African, but he looked like one. He got center Malik Muhammad. He pretty good. They got the California high school player of the year one time, KJ something. He get a lot of dunks. It's entertaining. As I say, I'm 4 episodes in. It's good. They got their drama so far. Because the one dude that's good, he a fucking hothead. He get mad, take off his jersey all the time. You called it to take off his jersey. He always having tantrums, but then he real good, so they work with him and all that shit. But yeah, it's good, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
All right.
But the other thing is this Murder Mormon shit. It's on Netflix too. It's pretty good, man. This dude was a forger, and he a hell of a forger. I'm talking about the best forger he make these fake old documents and make.
It's a movie.
Motherfucker. He was trying to basically destroy the whole church, which is funny to me because they believe that the church started by a guy who was talking to Jesus in the woods and told him to lift up that rock, and then you will have the gold papers, and he lifted up the rock. So then to contradict the story is the dude wasn't talking to Jesus. He was talking to a salamander. And the salamander told him where to get the gold shit. So this guy came up with the actual letter, or they so thought, the actual letter from this dude who was like, yeah, it's really a salamander. So motherfuckers end up getting blown up behind this shit, going to jail.
I don't want to spoil the last story. The last story, he just said Highland Park because he ain't want to spoil it. And he giving us all the details of this job.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I'm gonna watch that right now.
Good.
He did. His handwriting was this way.
Yeah, just watch it. I ain't give up too much. I just know that motherfucker's gonna end up blowed up. That's all. But I ain't give up too much.
All right.
And that's it. Those are my two.
Okay.
So I guess that's the show. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Wheels down, trays up. This was good. This was a good flight.